And now to your money segment, the Powerball, as we've mentioned, now $1.5 billion. If you win tonight, getting a financial advisor would probably be a good thing to do. That's what we're talking about today with Elaine Bedel from Bedel Financial. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
So let's play out the scenario. Let's pretend that our viewer hits the jackpot. They win $1.5 billion. What should they do?
Well, unfortunately, the odds of one of our viewers winning would be quite slim since it's 1 in about 300 million in the first place. But with the hope that they do, which we all will, the first thing they really need to do I take the lump sum or do I take the annuity? And to understand the difference. A lump sum off of a $1.5 billion would still be $930 million to the winner, or after tax it's still going to be $460 million. So you're still good. Now on the annuity side, that means you get all that money at one time. On the annuity side, you would get 30 payments, and those payments would start at about 22 million and grow to about 90 million. So each year get a little bit larger. But the nice thing about that, it's annuity certain. So it means that if you only get 10 million before you pass away, the remaining 20 will go to your heirs. So you don't lose that money if you choose that option, if you think that's better for you. And I think the decision becomes down to how much in control can you be of that money and manage it appropriately. But really, the before you turn in the ticket, absolutely before you turn in the ticket, get that financial team together. And it may be the financial advisor, it's an attorney, it's a tax professional that really can help you think through some things. And then you need to determine how many winners do we have. Is it ticket was just mine, or did you buy it with a group of friends or employees? Even if it's just yours, you may want to go in there and say it's divided among my immediate family. So you may have 4 people with money now as opposed to 1, and it may make a lot more sense. And then if you can do it, stay anonymous. That really protects you from a lot of people coming in with their request. And that might be, again, setting up a trust, setting up another entity that can actually receive those funds instead of you getting them personally in your name being out there.
So you think about it, boy, 1.5 billion. That's an overwhelming amount of money. I mean, how do you even begin to put your arms around that?
Well, and the unfortunate part is, according to the National Endowment for Financial Education, 70% of lottery winners have no money left after about 3 years.
70%?
Yeah, and after 3 years. So they've really made some mistakes. It is overwhelming. And many times people who win have no experience handling this kind of money, either from an investment side or a giving side. And they get overwhelmed by the requests from family, friends, charities. And I feel like they sometimes get a false sense of security. Now with 1.5 billion, it is hard to see how you could ever run out by giving it wherever you want to give it. But you know, if it's more modest, like $1 million or $2 million, which can be a wonderful lottery winning, obviously, but they get the sense that I can never run out of money. So you know, I can give as much as I want to whoever I want, and they lose track of it.
All right. So my last question here: lump sum, or do I take the annuity? If I win tonight, or if our viewer wins tonight, what's your advice?
My advice is the lump sum. I think you'll be better off in the long run, as long as you've got controls in place that you don't blow it all. And I know you would, but the lump sum would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going to win, but perhaps one of our viewers will. And again, with Bedel Financial, this is Elaine Bedel, joins us every Wednesday here on Eyewitness News at noon.